observation is a key skill for a coach that can certainly be practiced. And I think a lot of coaches are unaware of the importance of observation. Um, by being good observers, help shape possibly the next week's training. Um, I think sometimes you'll watch the game if you have that opportunity to watch the games back on your own game. You'll see very different things, and some things you thought you'd done better at, some things you thought you were worse at. And I think being too emotionally attached to it really affects your observation skills. Um, so, and you'll quite often speak to parents at the end of games and go, I thought little Johnny done well. I thought little Mark done well. And they'll watch it from a different perspective, because they'll just be watching their own kid, where you're watching the game and trying to see everything. And alternatively, if you've got an assistant who watches everything, then you probably see very little. So if you've got opportunities where you do have an assistant, and by the way, you have a lot of parents that will watch the game as well, like start being really super focused on certain aspects of it. So you might work on in possession stuff. What do you do when you're in possession? And when we get it, do your players spread out? Do they look to make penetrative runs? Do they look to support? And even that might be too much. And then your assistant might look at, well, what are the stuff we do out of possession? So when you're attacking the final third, your assistant is looking what the shape looks like behind the team to prevent any sort of counter attacks. So I think sharing some of them key things makes you just see more, because you're looking for specific things. So if I asked you to watch a game at the weekend, but be real specific around the rotation of the midfield three, then you'd come back with some really good stuff. If I didn't give you that particular task, you wouldn't see it. It would just happen. So, like, what are the things that you're getting after? What are the things that you really want to see? And I think that by doing that makes you better at observing and better at noticing.